Hello Pisces, welcome to a you and them love reading. We're going to be looking at the energies between you and the person that you're thinking about or connecting with at this time and where it is all headed next. Keep in mind that these readings are general, so they cannot and will not resonate with every Pisces watching 100%. So take what resonates for you, what applies to you and your situation. All right, let's jump right in for Pisces, spirit, angels, guides, messages, guidance. For Pisces, regarding love, regarding the person you're thinking about or connecting with at this time. What do we need to know about this connection? What do we need to know? Okay, we have the Four of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. On your side, the Six of Pentacles and the Three of Wands. On their side, the Seven of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. Near future energies down here, and overall energy. Wow, Judgment. Interesting. The only major arcana here so far. Of course, I don't know what's down here, but wow, the Ace of Cups after that. Well, Judgment is all about looking at the past, learning from the past, evaluating the past. Four of Pentacles. Holding back, holding on. We'll have to clarify Queen of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. We also have fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I feel like you're waiting for something to happen with the Three of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. It's like you're waiting for someone to give you something or to get something in return. And then your person's over there thinking about what to do. This Judgment is the big factor here. We're going to clarify all of these, but that's just what I'm seeing initially. Let's get some insight. Can we get some insight on what's going on here for Pisces, Spirit? Can we get some insight, please, on what's going on for Pisces? What's going on for Pisces? The energies surrounding Pisces. Love. Oh my gosh. Okay, this one fell. True love. Okay, I love this card. It's one of my favorites on my deck here. What else? All the decks that I use are linked in the description box, by the way. What else do we need to know? Okay. I was gonna pick it up and I was like, nope. What else? What are the energies for Pisces? New beginnings. Okay, love that. We keep getting this new beginnings card. And paralyzing fear. Fear is holding you back. We're gonna have to see what that's all about because someone is definitely holding back here with this Four of Pentacles. Let's clarify and see. There's definitely a connection here that's special with true love. The connection between you is genuine and true. So a strong connection between you and another person. Now I do have two queens here, so I'm starting to wonder if there might be someone else, but we'll see. Let me just not jump to conclusions here. Clarity, guidance, please, for Pisces. What do we need to know, Spirit? Start with this Judgment card. Tell me about Judgment. Tell me about Judgment. Ace of Wands. So this is what's bringing about a new beginning. After Judgment is the World. So after you've learned everything you need to learn, all of the lessons you're meant to learn, you get some sort of realization or personal awakening as to why you had to learn that lesson in the first place or why you were in that path. And then you're ready to graduate with the World. You've learned everything you need to learn in this cycle and you're ready for a new one. Four of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck there. I get one more for Judgment. What do we need to know, Spirit? What do we need to know about Judgment? What do we need to know about Judgment? Wow, Justice. Libra energy. Okay, so Judgment and Justice together. I instantly think of seeing things the way you were always meant to see them, because justice is about looking at all angles of a situation. It's about fairness, justice, balance. It's about, you know, you're seeing all kinds of angles to the issue or the problem at hand, and you're going to make the best decision, right? You're going to make the decision that is fair. Emotions have nothing to do with it, with justice. It's all about objectivity, fairness. So when I see these two together, I think, well, whatever someone's realizing about the past, it's like a huge wake-up call for them, because they're actually seeing things as they are, not as they want them to be. They're being objective in what they're thinking about, or, you know, whatever it's almost like this is a very important lesson for somebody. Nine of Wands, I get stubborn with this card. I don't know why, but that's what I got very strongly. It's like someone has been stubborn this whole time, and now it's like they're waking up. Okay, let's look down at these two other ones. Tell me about the Four of Pentacles. Some of you could be dealing with a legal situation that maybe wasn't going your way, but it is now. Okay. That's not for everyone, but I do see that as well. Tell me about the Four of Pentacles. What's the Four of Pentacles about? Why is the Four of Pentacles here? The King of Wands. You know, sometimes judgment and justice is about making something right, right? So what I was just saying about, you know, you're seeing something the way that you were always meant to see it, and you're seeing things in the right way. It's a wake-up call that, you know, it's almost like the blindfold is off with these two cards. But this could be about a specific connection, the past, regarding a specific person. It could be that someone is saying or realizing, hey, I understand why things didn't work out, or I understand why things happened the way they did. This is what I want to do. I want to try again, or I want to revive this, or I want to go and redo this. King of Wands here with the Four of Pentacles. No, can I get one more for this Four of Pentacles? Tell me about this Four of Pentacles. What do we need to know, Spirit, about this Four of Pentacles? Temperance, Sagittarius energy. So this is about working something out, taking your time with something to arrive at a resolution, to arrive at harmony. Patience is needed. Very interesting that the King of Wands is here with Temperance, because to me they're like total opposites. The King of Wands is almost like, let me just get out there and do what I need to do. Very fearless, bold, leadership qualities here with the King of Wands. Like they're the ones to put themselves out there first. But the Knight of Swords is here at the bottom of the deck with Temperance. So now I'm trying to think that someone wants to have a specific conversation, or, you know, share some information with the goal of harmony. Now, when I see the Four of Pentacles with the Knight of Swords, I instantly think of someone that was holding back, but is no longer holding back what they want to say. So, tell me about the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like this is slowly coming together here. What is this Queen of Pentacles about? Why is the Queen of Pentacles here? Wow. The World. So I think that you are this Queen of Pentacles. I don't know who this is. Maybe this is their attraction to you. We'll see in a second. But, you know, the World is after judgment, like I was saying. So I think this new beginning, this Ace of Wands, this new cycle is with this Queen of Pentacles. Six of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Okay, this is definitely, there's someone else here. Wow, and then there's the Tower. Okay, Pisces. This, I feel, could be someone that's being left behind. And now I'm wondering that these are two different people. The Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. I'm just not sure which one you are just yet. But the Six of Swords with the World, someone has definitely left something in the past behind to start something new. Some of you could be dealing with a person who was getting divorced, and now they've gotten the answer they want. They have kind of like the chance to start over. Yeah, there was a tower here, or a tower is happening right now. Interesting. Didn't you have something like that? There's been someone... Interesting. Let me get one more for the Queen of Pentacles, because your readings have been kind of a little bit all over the place in the last couple weeks. So I think I'm trying to figure out if this is a continuation of another reading, but I don't have that clarity yet. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles. What do we need to know about this Queen of Pentacles? Knight of Pentacles. So yeah, someone is working on this, on a new beginning, a new opportunity, a new offer. And there's another person involved. Let's jump into your energies, you and this other person. Actually, I'm going to use the animal spirit for you guys. Can we get some insight, please? On the energies between Pisces and this other person. What do we need to know? I also find it fascinating that the clarifiers, most of them are major arcana, but there are no major arcana on the board except for Judgment so far. And major arcanas are all about major shifts in energy. The minor arcana is kind of about like the day-to-day experiences that you have. So I feel like when I clarify, it's almost like there are things that are almost like beneath the surface that are major, but you can't see them just yet. I don't think that's going to make sense to most people, but that's what I'm feeling. Tell me about Pisces. Tell me about the energies that Pisces is bringing to this connection, Spirit. Tell me about the energies. The Camel. Okay, this is the survivor, the resourceful one. This is the person that nothing kind of gets them down. They figure a way out of every problem. They focus on themselves as well. They will make it happen. So I sense that you've been through some difficulties here, Pisces. Tell me about the person Pisces is dealing with. What do we need to know about this individual that Pisces has or will be dealing with, Spirit? What do we need to know about their energies? The Rabbit. Okay, so this is someone very fearful, anxious. Interesting. Very opposite energies. I feel like you're very steady and they're more like all over the place. This Seven of Cups is like, what do I do? What options do I have? What choice do I make? Is this the right choice? Very nervous energy here with the Rabbit. All right, can I get some more insight, please, for Pisces? Tell me about Pisces, please. And Pisces, I have you on the left and your person on the right. Feel free to flip the energies if they resonate more for you. Tell me about Pisces. I love you. I lost myself for a little while. This could be what they're telling you, Pisces, or this could be how you feel. There's still love there. Tell me about this person that Pisces is dealing with. I lost myself for a little while. So I feel like there might have been a separation here. Tell me about the person that Pisces has or will be dealing with. We will be together again. Oh yeah, there's definitely a separation here. Yeah, this person, they're really anxious, but their goal is clear. I remember every detail of that day. Interesting. Let's look at your energies. Tell me about the Six of Pentacles. What is this Six of Pentacles about for Pisces? What's this about? King of Swords. Okay, so I feel like you're waiting for some sort of communication, information. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy there. You want to hear the truth? Tell me about the Three of Wands. What is this Three of Wands about? The Emperor, Aries energy. Then the Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck, Queen of Wands, and Five of Cups. You've been waiting for this person. Tell me about the Three of Wands. Maybe you've been waiting for them to take some sort of action. Tell me about the Three of Wands. Why is the Three of Wands here? Ten of Wands. Three of Cups. Yeah, this is about the third party. It's almost like you've been waiting for the third party situation to be settled, to be dealt with, to be addressed. And the third party does not have to be another partner specifically. It could be something to do with family, career. Could be anything that interferes in your connection. It's almost like you're waiting to reconnect, waiting to reunite, but this is kind of in the way. Everything else going on here. And with the Ten of Wands, I feel like you've waited for a long time, Pisces. Let me know if that's true in the comments. Okay, so let's look at your person over here. Tell me about the Seven of Cups. Why is the Seven of Cups here? Why is the Seven of Cups here? The Fool. And the High Priestess. Okay. So they're the ones focused on a new beginning, a new start, a leap of faith, taking a risk here into the unknown with the High Priestess. They have no idea how this is going to end up with the High Priestess. They could also be listening to their intuition when it comes to this. Freedom with the Fool. Tell me about the Queen of Wands. Tell me about the Queen of Wands. Okay. Six of Pentacles. Excuse me, I just hit the tripod. The Hangman and the Ten of Swords. And the Page of Cups. I think they need to tell you, I'm sorry it took so long. Yeah, Queen of Swords. And Seven of Wands. I think you're upset that something's taking so long, that you haven't really heard anything, that you haven't gotten the apology you feel you deserve, or at least some sort of action from this person. I think this person might have been dragging their feet, or maybe because of the legal system, if there is a divorce going on, things have been going very, very slow. I find it fascinating that both of the queens have a card about endings. So it's almost like both of the people that this person has been dealing with, there was ending somewhere with both. One in the past, one in the present. So let's see what you can expect here in the near future when it comes to this person. The Moon, Pisces energy. Wow, and then the Seven of Swords. Pisces, there you are. The Seven of Swords, and then the Sun. Okay, so the Moon and the Sun, for me as a reader, they're complete opposites. The Moon is about what is hidden, what you can't see, what's underneath the surface. And the Sun is all about what's like out in the open. The sun shines brightly on everything, illuminates everything. So there's definitely something here that you need to be aware of. Let's see. Tell me about the Moon. Tell me about the Moon. Wow, the Devil, Capricorn energy, and the Seven of Cups. So I feel like this is in relation to your person. I think you're in the dark. I think there's a lot that you are kind of wondering about because you don't have the clarity, and you're kind of wondering, you know, about any move that this person probably said they were going to make or needs to make. The Chariot, Cancer energy. Things like, are they going to leave? When are they going to make the move? When are they going to make the decision? When, you know, it's like you're kind of wondering. Also, the Devil with the Moon, I instantly think of illusions on purpose. So it's almost like someone could be in denial or lying to themselves or wanting to believe in illusion, right? Because they just can't. The Devil's all about restriction, right? The Devil's all about temptation, desires, and you can kind of get carried away with the devil. So when I see it with the moon, it's like someone got carried away with their own illusions or their own mysteries and secrets, right? Like if, for example, the moon and the devil would be like someone took a lie too far. And I get the sense that maybe, Pisces, you're wondering if that's what's going on, because I think you see this person as a Seven of Swords. Like you can't truly trust them. Tell me about the Seven of Swords. It's like you're wondering if you're being played. Tell me about the Seven of Swords. Why is the Seven of Swords here? King of Pentacles. Okay, so yeah, I feel like someone is definitely like with another person or has someone else. And there's the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like maybe this person is in a commitment but acting single, or in a commitment and doing things they shouldn't be doing. Yeah, it's like they have their eyes somewhere else, distracted by someone else, communicating certain things that might not be the right thing to say, because the Seven of Swords is someone that's trying to get away with something. They're trying to hide their actions from other people. They're doing things behind people's backs. You know, I hate to say this, Pisces, but it almost feels like this person is telling you things but not following through. And when you start to catch on to that, they just double down. And they're like, no, I mean what I say. Tell me about the Sun. I feel like you want a King of Swords, but you're getting a Page of Cups. Do you know what I mean? The King of Swords, yes, they tell the truth, but they're also very direct, very open. There's no BS with the King of Swords. Whereas the Page of Cups is all about like a small apology, a small expression of interest. You know, their feelings are genuine, but it's feelings. I feel like this isn't enough for you, is basically what I'm trying to say. This isn't enough for you. Tell me about the Sun. Tell me about the Sun for Pisces. And they have the High Priestess over there, so I'm concerned that they are hiding something from you. The Six of Swords. Well, this one fell. Six of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. Interesting. Can I get one more for the Sun? Let me see if I'm right about this. Can I get one more, please? Tell me about the Sun. What do I need to know about the Sun? Oh, I got two. The Moon and the Two of Wands. Okay, so Pisces, the Magician at the bottom of the deck. The Sun and the Moon are connected because the Moon is showing up here clarifying the Sun. So I feel like whatever was hidden is going to be revealed here. I think you're going to see whether this person has been BSing you or not. It's going to be very clear to you whether they were telling the truth or not. It's almost like there's like an ultimatum energy here with the Two of Wands, right? Pick one, choose one, and you can't hide which one you choose. That's kind of what I'm getting here. It's like someone has maybe been playing both sides or going back and forth about something, but the Sun is almost like going to be shining a light directly on them, and they're going to have to choose while the Sun is shining on them. Does that make sense? That's what I'm picturing. It's like someone's going to have to choose something definitively, and they cannot hide it from the other person, because I feel like this choice is between you and this other person, and they're going to be forced to choose. Yeah, Judgment and the Empress. Wow, major energies here with the Magician, the Judgment, and the Empress. So this person, you know, it's like you're manifesting something with a specific person, or someone's manifesting something with you, whatever the case may be, wanting to do something with you. But it's almost like all you've gotten so far are promises, and now it's time to make a judgment call. Now, Judgment, Ace of Wands, Justice, great energies. Those are great energies, but I feel like someone's kind of holding back here with the Four of Pentacles. You know, when it's really time to make certain steps or take certain action with the Temperance card to slowly bring something together, and the King of Wands here taking action, you know, to have a new beginning, to have a new cycle and have this opportunity. I feel like there's a bit of a hangman energy, right? Taking too long. And I think the fact that someone's taking too long, it's causing you to question things, right? Because now it's time for, it's showtime. So someone needs to actually follow through. This is what I'm seeing here. Tell me about the Seven of Swords. I want to get one more. Tell me about the Seven of Swords. Why is the Seven of Swords here? Why is the Seven of Swords here? Why is the Seven of Swords here? The Four of Wands. I think this person is married or living with someone else. Tell me about the Moon. I also think of someone keeping the peace. When I see the Seven of Swords with the Four of Wands, I think of someone saying what they need to say and doing what they need to say to keep the harmony. Tell me about the Moon. Tell me about the Moon. The Hierophant and the Devil. Taurus energy with the Hierophant. I think there's an unhealthy attachment here, possibly a marriage. I think I'm speaking to a Pisces where there's someone else. And the Four of Swords, yeah. Pisces, I feel like you are in the dark, or you feel like you're missing something, or someone's not telling you everything. And you're right about that. It's on purpose. Magician is here again, Judgment is here, the Hermit, Ten of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups. Yeah, okay. So I still see this third party here. Even though there's supposed to be an ending. You know, it's very confusing, but I don't see it here. I think this is someone that has presented themselves to be an Emperor energy and a King of Wands, but you're questioning that because they're showing up to you as a Page of Cups, as a Seven of Swords. Let me know if this is resonating. I feel it's a very specific reading, but I feel like this is a person that you've been dealing with that is keeping this from you, or keeping, it's almost like maybe they're too ashamed to tell you that they're frozen by fear when all this time they've promised you a new beginning, right? It's almost like they've told you what you wanted to hear, but now it's showtime, and it's like